All right, guys, I'm back. It's June 26th, and I got some players that I absolutely love to incorporate in some player props. But before we do, what do we got to do? We got to recap yesterday. Bang! Oh, Freddie Freeman. Oh, he hits a home run early in the game, baby. We don't got to sweat nothing out with him. On the other hand, Rushman, what are you doing, man? I mean, I had to wait till the 8th inning, and then you finally singled for us. Thank you very much. Oh, man, absolutely a great night again. Hit both of our plays. Absolutely amazing. All right, consider tipping. And I don't want any money. How am I going to tip you then? All you got to do is hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you already have, oh, man, you are awesome. You got to hit that like button every time you see a video. It doesn't take much. It's totally free, and it takes a split second once you can identify where it is on the screen. You know where it is. You've been hitting it all the time. You guys have been crushing it, and it's been absolutely amazing. Also, even more important, maybe not more important, but also important would be to continue to put stuff in the comments. You guys oh my gosh, the amount of you guys that put stuff in the comments, and you guys said, I absolutely love reading the comments. You don't even have to think about it. Just close your eyes and start pushing down on the keys. It doesn't even have to be legible or anything. If that's the easiest and quickest way to do it, it's okay. The algorithm's too stupid to know. All it says is, wow, look at all these people. They must like this channel. Maybe I should push it out to other people. And that's what's been happening. So we have an amazing amount of subscriptions in the last couple of days. It's been unreal. I love all you guys. Thank you for your participation. And let's get right to the plays that I absolutely love for today. All right, before we get to the plays, I don't have any tier 2 today because I have only tier 1s. That's awesome, right? But let's recap what we've done all season long for the tier 2. Of the last 200 batters that I suggested on the channel, we correctly hit 149 of them in terms of players to record a hit, okay? And only missed on 51 of them for a 75% hit rate. After that Rushman hit yesterday, we ticked up from 74 to 75. Absolutely amazing. We're hitting 3 out of every 4 on the lesser tier, the tier 2. It's just been an amazing ride. All right, like I said, the plays today are the tier 1. So let's recap this first because there's been so many new people. Of the last 116 batters that I suggested on the channel just to record a hit, we hit 97 of them correctly and only missed on 19 for an 84% hit rate after that Freddie Freeman home run. That hit right there ticked us from 83 up to 84% hit rate on our tier 1 plays. Absolutely amazing. All right, before we get to this play, I just want to say, if you saw the Dinger Tuesday video where I had 20 players, it actually turned out to be 16 because 4 of them didn't play. 3 of them were in a game that was postponed. 1 wasn't in the starting lineup. Of the 16 remaining batters, if you would have put just 1 unit, like I always, it's the way I measure it. I just say, if you put 1 unit on it, how would we have done? And we hit 6 of the 16, and there's still games going on. It could be even more. Home runs yet to be determined. But if it stays just like it is for the day, like I said, if you just for grading purposes, if you put 1 unit on every single one of them, we would have been up 12.16 units on the day with this strategy, okay? So we've had 4 or 5 of the Dinger Tuesdays. One of them was like a Dinger Sunday I did, and I think there's an 80 player sample size, and we've been extremely profitable betting all 80 of them. If you would have bet all 80 of them, I'll get into it more when I have that recap video, but it was absolutely amazing. All right, enough bragging. Let's get to these plays for today. All right, the first matchup, again, these are all tier 1 plays. So tier 1 on Royce Lewis versus Ryan Nelson. When you look at Nelson's pitch usage percentage, he throws 3 balls, okay? One of them he loves so much, he throws 51% of the time on average this season. It's the 4-seam fastball, and he's absolutely horrible at commanding it. A 394 batting average. What are you doing, dude? Oh, my gosh. Absolutely an amazing opportunity. Royce Lewis loves the 4-seam fastball. He crushes it all season long at a 333 rate. Moving on to the second pitch, 25%. The cutter, a 323 batting average. Absolutely horrible. Lewis, a solid 286, hitting the cutter all year long. And then his fourth pitch, or third pitch. Maybe you should find a fourth pitch and move it to your first, because these are all horrible. A 24% of the time, the slider, a 375 batting average given up. What does Lewis do? A pedestrian 222, but that's okay. I think this is an absolute amazing matchup where I think Lewis has a great opportunity to take advantage of it. Ballpark Pal has this listed as an extreme advantage for Lewis, he represents the worst 2 percentile possible matchups for Ryan Nelson. And Lewis has been hot all season long. He was injured early in the season, so he's only played 18 games. Okay, he's recorded at least one hit in 15 of his last 18 games. He's got a .333 batting average versus right-handed pitchers in the last 14 days. His barrel rate is in the elite range. His ISO rate's in outer space. It's so elite. You think he's a home run threat? Of course he is. He's only hit how many? Like 8 in the last 19 days, 18 days. It's been unreal. I love this opportunity right here. If you're just someone who likes to play the over 1.5 total bases, those straight bets, I think that's definitely in play. But I think the safest thing to do is the baseline prediction is just to record a hit. So I like to parlay him with the next guy coming up right here. All right, next up, Marcell Ozuna, the Big Bear, baby. I love the Big Bear, man, against Andre Pallante. Before we get into this matchup, I just got to point this out. There's going to be a doubleheader on Wednesday, so make sure that if you play this one, make sure you know which game the matchup is versus Pallante, okay? You guys know how I feel if you've been here long enough. I've said it a few times already. There's something about me. I don't like playing a player in the second game of the doubleheader. I don't know. There's no evidence to show. I haven't looked for it. But I just feel like I just don't like it. You play a whole game, and then what's left for the second one? Like mentally, are you kind of like, yeah, I'll just kind of whatever. I don't know. It doesn't make, I just don't know. I don't like it. It'll probably be the second game. The starter for that was supposed to be yesterday will probably be game one, and then this will be the night game. So just want to point that out. Make sure the matchup is Ozuna versus Pallante. Okay, let's look at Pallante's pitch usage percentage. Oh, he loves that sinker, baby. At a 42% of the time he throws it. He throws it at a average 250 batting average. So, that's a hittable pitch. 1 out of every 4 is a hit, okay? So, Ozuna, yeah, he does more than just a hittable average, a .372 rate against a sinker all season long, okay? And then it gets a little more interesting. Oh, my gosh. Pallante, his second pitch, the slider, 27% of the time he throws it. Maybe it should be 0% of the time. You know what he does? He gives it up at a .643 rate. Are you kidding me? I mean, someone's got to tap on the shoulder and say, no more with that one. I mean, come on, that's horrible. The only thing going for him is that this is Ozuna's, he hits it at a .267 batting average. Not lights out, but it's not horrible. So I absolutely love this opportunity still. And then moving on to the third pitch, wow. After we saw that .643 batting average given up, this .417 kind of looks relatively good, and it's not. It's absolutely horrible in the traditional sense of the four-seam fastball at 25% of the time. Oh my gosh, Ozuna is going to be salivating over that one, a .351 batting average. Don't feed the bear, man, or he'll knock that thing out of the park. He's got the power for it. Then the fourth pitch, 6% of the time, the knuckle curve. He's only got 4 registered at-bats. So, it's, the batting average against is kind of insignificant. And Ozuna, he's hitting it at a .250 rate. I absolutely love this opportunity. Ballpark Pale loves it too. They said this is an extreme advantage for Ozuna. He represents the worst 12 percentile of possible matchups for Pallante. Ozuna has been on fire, man. Recorded at least 1 hit in 38 of his last 45 games. A .313 batting average versus right-handed pitchers in the last 14 days. A barrel rate that's in the elite range. An ISO rate at 29.4 that's in the elite range. You think he's a home run threat? Of course he is. Absolutely love Ozuna. He definitely could hit a home run. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I like to look at the stadium, ballpark, weather conditions. I would love to see, look into the pitching matchup a little more, home run to fly ball given up by Pallante, stuff like that. Does he have the power for extra bases? You think? So the over 1.5 total bases is definitely in play if you're that kind of player where you just want to play straight bets. But I think the safer thing is to, just play the baseline prediction just to record a hit. So I'm going to play him with Royce Lewis. I'm going to try to parlay them together based on, hopefully the odds will be favorable enough. So there you go. My 2 favorite players for today. Both of them are tier 1 plays. Absolutely love all you guys and the interest. And like I said, if you just take a little time to put stuff in the comments, it's absolutely, helping the channel grow. And that's the bottom line. All I want is growth. And I don't want any money from you guys ever, just the growth. So it's something you could do that's free and quick. And, it doesn't get better than that. Free and quick. Come on, man. It's awesome. So there you go. My 2 favorite plays for today. We'll leave it right there. And I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.